Srikanth ji, namaskar. Rajesh Tagore. Thank you so much. He is Abhishek and we are live. So, on YouTube. आप कुछ देखना चाह रहे थे YouTube में, आपको एक मिनट दिख. अच्छा. That person.
We already made one cold call. Okay. Cold call.
Cold call means meeting an unknown person whom we don't know and talking to him on the streets, on the in a shop or somewhere. So someone was having breakfast over there. So we took chance and met him. Srikanth, thank you so much that you have made it, given us an appointment, and that too early in the morning. So it's an extremely important thing for us. So the agenda for today is, I would take a very small interview of 5-6 questions from you. I will write down. That is part one. I want to be showing you this presentation called the MDRT Agency Information. This is called MDRT Agency Information. This is from LIC. So I will be showing you the benefits of MDRT Agency, and then we will have a discussion of 10-15 minutes about the possibilities of taking up agency. Shall I start? Yeah. I'm from Bombay, so Kiran would be the in charge, once the whole thing is through. आप बड़े handsome आदमी हैं. To start with, Mr. Srikanth.
Yeah. Very knowledgeable.
Srikanth पूरा नाम?
Dwarkanath. DWARAKANATH.
और कुछ है? Srikanth Dwarkanath. And today is 1st June 23. Now the time is 8:15. 8:20 a.m. And mobile number is something that we will not write because you already have it. So this would be a question, a survey kind of questionnaire about your dreams. So what do you do presently, Mr. Srikanth? You're a chartered accountant. Apart from chartered accountancy, do you do anything else?
As a profession, yeah, I'm an insolvency professional.
CA, insolvency. Can you just brief a minute about, half a minute about what would be the meaning of insolvency professionals? Who are the people who contact you, and at what stage?
Insolvency professional is, there's the new act, that is the insolvency, and so with respect to all the NPAs which the banks have accumulated.
Non-performing assets.
So the Insolvency Act came into force. It's a sort of resolution. Fast resolution process under a specific act called the Insolvency Act.
Right.
There's qualified people with so much amount of experience having passed a particular exam,
right,
are appointed as insolvency professionals.
Right.
So once you qualify to be an insolvency professional, say any company which has gone into bankruptcy, wants to get a way out of
the entire loan burden and things like that. Yeah.
So then the insolvency process is
taken place
by the court, by the National Company Law Tribunal, where a specific insolvency professional is appointed. He takes charge of the company, he or she, from the board of directors. These are the powers of the board of directors get suspended.
Yeah.
All of them rests with the insolvency professional. So the insolvency professional then calls for, puts up a public advertisement.
Yeah.
He calls for people who are interested in taking over this company.
Right.
So there are people who are interested in taking over these companies.
Yeah.
And they come forward. Negotiations take place with the banks.
So if a particular company, while getting established, if it costed around 10 crore rupees, by the time it gets into insolvency process, it definitely come down to 7-8 crores or 5-6 crores.
That depends on a lot of factors, because the cost is on the asset.
Yeah.
That is the cost of the asset. Now the entire cost is not borne by loans. So it could have taken only 2 or 3 crores of loan. This 7 crores could have been
the owner's
contribution. Yeah. So it was only the 2 or 3 crores that has gone into default.
Right.
So then you have to manage the cost of the asset and the amount of default and try to come up with a solution. So the existing management is unable to continue the business for whatever reasons. So the new management which comes in should have a viable option to repay the loans that are outstanding, whatever extent possible. Still continue the operations to make it a viable proposition. This is a business call which Anybody who comes in has to take.
Wonderful.
So the process is driven by the insolvency professional because the board of directors are unseated from office.
Right.
So it is the insolvency professional who is in charge of the operations.
Right.
If the company is in operations, he's in charge of the operations. So everybody reports to him, not to the board of directors.
Brilliant.
If the company, there's no such resolution comes into place.
Yeah.
If the offer is not acceptable to the banks,
Right.
the person is offering only 50 lakh out of 2%. The bank says, no, we are not interested.
Right.
The company goes into liquidation. So then you start auctioning the assets.
Whichever is,
Whatever is there.
mortgaged.
Yes. Every asset is getting mortgaged, not only mortgaged.
Yeah.
The company goes into liquidation, which means the business.
Every asset of the company would be liquidated, and so you are the person who takes care of the entire process.
Yes. We are appointed
So nice
by the court to report back to court.
So privileged
It's an
that you
independent, like a state, it's an independent
body of
profession.
Yeah. We are privileged to be, sitting with you. And thanks for such a valuable information, insights actually. For me also, and for all our audience also, it is. Thank you so much, Srikanth. If I ask you the second question, we will get into dream specifics. What is your dream car? Mr. Srikanth's dream car.
Dream car.
Car.
Honda City. Very small dream. I don't say that I'm going to drive a BMW. I'm very comfortable with the Honda City.
3 international vacations that you would like to travel with your family sometimes in future.
Not very keen on international travel. I think we are comfortable traveling.
But if you get an opportunity, which are the countries of your preference?
Not such things, but maybe somewhere in Europe.
Yeah. It's okay.
Somebody who can give us good advice, we couldn't take advice.
So US also shall I write down? US. Mr. Srikanth Dwarkanath's dream home, where is it and how big is it? And what are the special things about Mr. Srikanth's dream home?
Dream home? Where in the sense? Do you want to
Which area, which city, which village? Or some people have the dream homes in villages. Some people have dream homes in Pune or
Bangalore. We have a dream of building our dream home somewhere near Pune.
Near Pune. And how big is that dream home in your mind?
In terms of size?
Yeah.
3,000 to 4,000.
How much would it cost approximately?
1 crore rupees.
1 crore rupees. What is Mr. Srikanth Dwarkanath's dream monthly income? Kitna kamayenge to you feel कि yes, this is, I'm happy. That satisfaction level, what figure would give
Currently
you?
also I'm satisfied.
Yeah.
2.5 3 lakhs a month.
And what is Mr. Srikanth Dwarkanath's dream monthly pension?
Monthly pension?
Yeah. So one day you're going to retire, and after that, there should be some income that should be coming to you regularly for the rest of your life. What is that ideal income or dream income?
I don't think I have at any point of time thought about that. Sufficient income to keep our lifestyle. I have very no idea that I have not gone to that stage where I think I have quantified that amount of pension which I want. Actually, we had the discussion sometime, but I think it stopped. We have not taken it forward. Somewhere where we have to quantify that.
So let us say if you quantify 2.5 lakhs to 3 lakhs is your present income. Same amount of money, keeping the lifestyle in mind. So I'm just finding 3 lakhs is the dream pension. Yeah. That's it. This is the first part of it. I'm speaking to Mr. Srikanth Dwarkanath on 1st of June 2023 at 8:20. He is a chartered accountant and he is an insolvency professional specialist. He takes care of all NPAs and gets into insolvency procedures. His dream car is Honda City, and he would, was reluctant, but finally he said US and UK. Europe are the places. If at all you get an opportunity, you would like to travel there. And he also said that Pune, near about somewhere in Pune, around 3,000 to 4,000 square foot, 1 crore rupee home is your dream home. And 2.5 to 3 lakh rupees is your dream monthly income, which you almost are already earning. And same 3 lakh rupees is the dream pension that you have. Am I understanding it correctly? So this is part 2. Now I'm coming to part 3. This is LIC's new agency that is coming up. It's called the MDRT agency, and I'm showing you the information. There are 64 benefits of MDRT agency. I'm going to show you the first 6. Okay, so MDRT is, by the way, $1 million round table. It's a USA-based organization which was built in 1923. Around 500 plus insurance companies worldwide are affiliated to it. So every company's top performers are called the MDRT agents, those who do minimum of $1 million business. So these people receive 6 benefits, and benefit number 1 is, this is benefit number 1. So MDRT agency gives you 12 lakh rupee first year commission, which means you start earning around 1 lakh from the first month only. So in LIC, there are 4 kinds of agents, to be specific. And there is a guy called normal agent who earns approximately 17,000 monthly and 2 lakhs annually. And then comes the MDRT agent. This is the first level, entry level. Here you earn minimum 1 lakh monthly and 12 lakhs annually. And similarly, COT is the next level, and the TOT is the guy who earns minimum 6 lakhs monthly and 72 lakhs annually. This is benefit number 2, Mr. Srikanth. Benefit number 1. Benefit number 2 is MDRT agents offers you chance to visit USA every year. So there is a convention that happens in USA, and one more global convention that happens anywhere in the world. So you can attend any one of them. So hence your dreams of traveling abroad becomes accomplished out here. So this is benefit number 2. At MDRT agency level, you can travel alone, and at TOT agency, you can travel with a spouse. So benefit number 1 and 2. Number 3 is MDRT agency offers you something called renewal commission. Now, this is a kind of pension. That's why the reason I asked you about pension. When do people receive pension in life? Absolutely. So they start their work around 25, 26. They retire in 60. So 58, 60. After that, they start receiving that. If it's a government job kind of a thing, they receive pension. But in MDRT agency, you start receiving this pension, which is called the renewal commission, from the second year only. Once you complete 1 year, your renewal starts, which is the pension. So this comes to around 15,000 monthly after 1 year. So pension after 1 year is 15,000. This you receive for the rest of the life. After 2 years, it automatically becomes minimum 30,000. And after 5 years, it becomes 75,000 rupees at MDRT level. And after 10 years, it becomes 1.5 lakhs minimum. So this is something that you're going to receive whether you work or not. So this is the pension. This is benefit number 3. Mr. Srikanth, benefit number 4 is MDRT agency gives you hereditary commission. Now, what is hereditary commission? Let us say you worked for only 10 years. That means you're eligible for more than 1.5 lakh rupees of monthly pension for life. This you are going to receive. After you, your spouse will receive. Okay. And after your spouse, your children would receive. And after your children, your nominee would receive. So this is something that you are going to receive for a lifetime. This is the 4th benefit. The 5th benefit is MDRT agency gives you, interest-free advance to purchase your dream car. So, and 6th benefit is it offers you an opportunity to purchase your dream home. So you can purchase your dream home in the second year. So 2025, you can purchase that 1 crore rupees dream home that you mentioned just about. So these are the first 6 primary benefits. So I would just summarize, 1 to 6 lakh rupees monthly income, USA travel or Europe travel every year, pension from the second year, which keeps on increasing. Hereditary pension, that means this income, whether you are there or not, your family receives car, home. How do you feel about the benefits? So, there are 3 important questions people ask me when I show this presentation. And I would like to, so the first question that people normally ask after seeing this is, yeah, I'm willing to take up agency, but what is going to be my job? So once you take up this agency, the question is, what is going to be the job? So the professional answer is there will be 4 phases in this agency. In the next 25, 30 years, if we define, there will be 4 stages. In every stage, the job would be different. Every phase, the job would be different. So first is called the initial success period, which is the first 18 months after taking up agency. During this period, your job is to show the lifestyle presentation to 10 people a day, 200 people a month. So this is going to be the job. So this is a lifestyle presentation, Srikanth sir. This is an educational material, Mr. Srikanth. And this speaks about several kinds of lifestyle: royal lifestyle, comfort lifestyle, necessity lifestyle, bare existence lifestyle, poverty lifestyle, charity lifestyle. And we all are in one of these lifestyles. And then it has a link about, you are the person who is pushing the family's lifestyle levels. And whether you are there or not, this lifestyle should continue to get maintained. So it takes you somewhere that insurance is the only thing that protects the lifestyle. And we, at the end of the time, we ask, which is the kind of lifestyle you would like to, decide today. Where do you want your family after you? Which lifestyle? So most people whom you show this presentation would end up saying, I want my family to be either in comfort level or at least minimum, bare minimum necessity, this kind of a lifestyle. When they commit to this, they say this, that means they are willing to purchase minimum 2 crore rupee insurance policy. This is what it is. Our job is to show this to 10 people a day, 200 people a month. And when you show this to 200 people a month, you end up receiving around 2 to 10 lakh rupees. So this is the opportunity. This is question number 1. Right? Am I clear? Then phase 2, the job would be a little different, Mr. Srikanth. Phase 3, the job would be a little more different. And phase 4, the job would be a little further. Second question people ask, Mr. Srikanth, is, am I making it clear to you? Yeah. Whenever you feel like, you can interrupt and ask me questions. Is it actually practically, theoretically, easy or difficult to become successful in these phases? Is the second question people ask. And for that, we put the statistic forward. So today I'm here, I'm talking about 4 kinds of agency: normal, NDIT, COT, TOT, right? So normal, let us forget. NDIT, COT, TOT agency. So this is NDIT agency. This is NDIT, COT, TOT agent list of LIC. So I would just say that these are serial numbers of people who became NDIT, COT, TOT last year. So TOT, these are all the guys who are TOTs. Just look at it. If you can, serial number, agency code, the name of the person you can see. Can you read it? Yeah. And he has got a premium of how much? 6 crore 30 lakhs. And his commission was? Yeah. Plus there will be 40% bonus on that, like that. So all these guys are TOTs last year. So their names, their zones, their branches, and how much premium, how much commission is mentioned. And all these guys are NDITs who qualified last year. Mr. Srikanth, all these guys, right? Which means these are the guys who are earning more than 12 lakhs income. They are earning renewal pension. They are getting their hereditary pension. They are purchasing their dream car. They are in a position to make their dream home. All these guys, not 1 or 2, 10 or 20, 100 or 200, 1,000 or 2,000. You can see the list. The total comes to around
16,000.
Yeah, 16,511 people qualified for NDIT agency last year. So this is 16,500 agents. And these are the top agents. So this is a guy called Bharat Parekh, who earns around, this is his annual income. Another guy called P. Srinivasan, he earns, yeah. Now this guy is, R.K. Shetty, something relevant to you. He was a chartered accountant, practicing chartered. He still is a practicing chartered accountant, tax planner, and his annual income is this. He's one of the top guys. And there are so many others indeed. So this is the second question people ask: is can I, become successful? If 16,500 people can become successful, you can also. Third question normally people ask is how to get started. So as a insolvency professional, I don't know whether you would be eligible or you would be willing to risk your just want to, can you give me that kit if you don't mind? There are several options to get started, Mr. Srikanth. This is in Hindi. Is it okay if I show you in Hindi? You want me to? So this is in English. So you can take agency. First option is your own name. So Mr. Srikanth you can take, or spouse's name, or sibling name, or partner name. in any of these names, you can take up agency. How do you feel about the whole idea?
The whole idea is, it is interesting. I will need time to, because these are things which are beyond our professional. This one.
Right.
So, this is, just give me a proposal.
Absolutely.
As people with numbers, you always take a little time. I'm calculator thinking, well, how does it work? Yeah. Very CS are always considered to be more
very intellectual, very intelligent, and very. There is
yes, I think this is a good idea. There is no doubt. It is required for financial inclusion also, as the country. Most people have to be. There have to be alternate sources of security also for. In that sense, it's definitely a wonderful. Then, as said, so many people come to us for advice. But as professionals, we also draw a line. We advise them and take a step back and say, give advice now.
Yeah.
We take a call. We don't want. So what happens is, I don't know if it's okay if I'm saying.
Yeah, please, no problem. Yeah.
Sometimes we also would like to stay away from, trying to push our clients into a particular
zone. Yeah.
Because there should not be even a thought of conflict of interest. Our independence is more paramount for us.
Absolutely.
If I go say he is my client and I keep telling him LIC policy, once, twice, okay, the third time he start thinking, why is he just so much in LIC? Why is he not?
Yeah, it gives a bad smell also. Yeah,
Then, and if I put a board here that LIC policy, so people think, okay, this guy is probably an agent, so he is wanting you to buy an LIC policy. We don't want even people to think about. We don't do that. I'm not saying we are doing that. We don't want to give an opportunity for our clients also not to think like that. We are completely independent. We are professional. Our advice will be professional. It is a call which ultimately the client has to take or the customer has to take, whatever it was. So that independence we have been maintaining so far. Not only in my level, we are a firm of 7 partners. We got 4 branches. We will be maintaining that independence. Not only in case of individuals, even corporate clients where we do a lot of advisory work. We have that Lakshman Rekha where we advise and then we step out and say, this or this. So that is something which has probably kept us aback from doing a lot of things.
We are talking
about another side of the coin also. If the advice comes from a trustworthy person, knowledgeable person, this is for good for your family, this is good for your business, this is for your generation next.
No, so I think I feel that
that's what I'm saying. Advising you. I will advise Kiran Latkar. Just said this is a good investment for you. This is a way in which you can manage your funds, manage your wealth. When you start accumulating wealth, I will do that. I have absolutely no problems in doing that. But if I tell you that you do it to LIC, you do it to this particular policy, other policies are not good, this is the best policy for you.
So you don't want to get into that zone altogether. So it's he's talking about ethics and
exactly. So we have been,
when people talk about ethics and he's very passionate about his profession and respects his profession, these are the kind of statements that come up. Yeah, I completely respect to you, and I'm honored that you allowed us to speak to you, and you saw the whole opportunity.
But what I can suggest is, people who are, he can't do it to a passenger. There is a restriction in some then requires the approval. Bring it in spouse's name and all is not
a very, very healthy thing.
It's not transparency. Like, you don't do that. Instead, we can try to bring in people who are interested in doing that. Right. If so many people come, they want better sources and alternative sources of income. They don't want to restrict themselves to one source of income. Small businessmen who come to us for.
You have children?
Yeah, no. There are so many people who are trying to, especially the small businessmen who are earning in the 25-30 lakh
zone, bracket,
and who don't have the opportunity or the sources to multiply their income. Say if you're doing a turnover of say a year, and you want to, any businessman will have a dream to increase it to 10 crores, 10 crores, but then you have restrictions on raising working capital. You have restrictions on on space constraints. So where alternative sources of income probably can help you. This is one which we have always thought of. We have not gone so much into it. Our time constraints are there. So, किसी को बेटा करा एडवाइस कर रहा हूँ, time नहीं लगता. Then this I think may be a better opportunity for them. Under our professional guidance is always there. If not able to convince somebody, if you want somebody, if you want us, he is able to identify somebody, but he wants us to help him. There we always step in.
I completely, when you speak about ethics, I completely support you, and I feel that that is the right approach. And I, salute to you for bringing that particular issue. I would say that. Thank you so much. Yeah, a couple of things that I would, as a part of the presentation, I would not put you into that bracket, but a couple of information that I would like to share with you, and then we will say that the presentation is complete. So it's a complete kit actually. This is a section that is specially built for professionals. One of the things that I feel is worth considering, Mr. Srikanth, is as a professional, suddenly you reach 60 and, you are physically not in a position to do as much of active business as you are, and you're reaching 70 and the active business, volume comes down to almost 20%. By 75, 80, it comes down to 10%. And there is no steady income for professionals. So here is something that I wanted to show this to you. So insurance agency is a business, a blessing for all professionals, because it takes care during the good days as well as bad days. That's what it means. So professional and insurance, MDRT agents, when market is down, struggle for many insurance agents get continuous income. Medical emergencies, professional struggle for agency, and this is, we get continuous income. During vacation, professional struggle for and insurance agents get continuous income. During a pandemic, professional struggle for income, these people, agents, get continuous income. During off-season, professional struggle for income, and agents get continuous income. When you are, when you don't work for whatever reason, professional struggle for money, and agents get continuous income. After retirement, professional struggle for money, and this get continuous income. My idea is, with keeping your ethics, everything intact, and I would not like you to get into selling of insurance, educating people. We will be giving you educating tool. And this educating tool says that this is what is important. That's all. You will not tell them to buy. And by doing that also in an agency, in someone's name, I think you would be in a position to do great job.
Yeah, that's what I said. That is something which we are always open.
Yeah.
If my advice can help somebody take a good decision, we're always there for them.
Yeah. So that, and
to buy an LIC policy is...
No, I'm not saying it that way. I would say that there are 4 levels at which people practice insurance sales. Can I just put it on paper in front of you? This is a very significant information, Srikanth sir. These are 4 levels. Okay. Level number 1 is called asking level. Mr. Srikanth, asking level means an advisor or an LIC agent, anybody goes and tells, "Yaar, Kiran, क्यों नहीं आप खरीद लेते हो? एक policy ले लो." They are asking, in other words, begging. This is the first level. I would say more than 80% people practice insurance sales at asking level. The second level is called telling level. Now, telling level means, देखो इसमें ये मिलता है, इतना पे return say you get this much and you get that benefits, etc. You tell them, and the customer is excited, and sometimes he purchases or sometimes he rejects. This is practiced by somewhere around 16%. Okay, so 96% जो है, ये 2 category में आ जाता है. The third level is called selling level. The selling level means, you sit with the prospect, ask them what is their interest, what is the need, उनके बच्चों के future के लिए, retirement के लिए क्या है वगैरह वगैरह, and you present insurance as a solution to that particular. Now, somewhere around 3.5% people practice insurance sales at these levels, and these people normally become MDRTs. And the fourth level is called educating level. Educating level means you are not at all selling, you are not at all asking, you are not at all telling people to buy insurance. You are educating people, why should you take up insurance? Which is a very, very pure subject by itself. This is the highest form of selling. Unfortunately, Srikanth sir, only 0.5%, 5 out of 1,000 people practice insurance selling at this level, even less than that. What I'm telling you today is, when you take up MDRT or TOT agency, you are going to be practicing at this level. And when you are mentioning that I don't want to push or I don't want to influence, I don't want to sell somebody, you are talking about practicing at this level. So this is a very prestigious levels, and I think you should consider taking up agency at this level.
I understand your point, but if I'm taking LIC agency, that means I'm only promoting LIC.
No, you don't do that. You only educate. And by the end of educating, people will take up on their own. And you will not insist to take from me. आप जहाँ भी खरीद लो, ये आपके लिए important है. So you will have one more branch saying that your insolvency is one branch, tax planning is one branch, consultancy, chartered accounting is one branch, and advising or educating people about what is right for life is the fourth one. So you will only educate people. उसमें से कोई भी बोलता नहीं आपके के पास सही तो you can do that, and with that you can become an additional TOT. आपको जो है वो after retirement का income ये बढ़िया तरीके से जनरेट कर सकता है. मैं आपको ना सिर्फ ये जो बात कर रहा था, this is just one educational tool. ऐसे वाले हमारे पास 28 educational tool है, और हर education जो इतना pure है, वो देखने के बाद आज तक मुझे क्यों किसी ने नहीं बताया. That is the kind of realization people have. So this applies to normal people, this applies to businessmen, this applies to millionaires, this applies to billionaires. You just to go and talk to a billionaire and say that this is what it is. So that's when you're educated. So in other words, I would say there is a concept called how, and there is a concept called why. Most people end up talking about how and what kind of insurance policy you should buy. You will be educating people, why should you buy insurance? So that is educating.
And why do most people don't do that?
They are not educated. They are not being trained.
Why is it that in case of
in insurance companies, most of these companies, they have a particular syllabus. And that syllabus is a trap wherein you fall into these two categories. Very few agents go out of syllabus and take training and practice at this level. And at this level, hardly there are trainers who teach this. Unfortunately, Kiran Ladkar is one of them from Pune who is affiliated to this group who are into educating. So he would be in a position to guide.
We should give a serious thought.
Yeah. So Kiran would follow up with you.
Sure.
Your final statement, you will give a serious thought is where we are ending up this conversation. Thank you so much for your time. Yes, it was very, very nice speaking to you. Any question that you have in mind that you would like to ask me?
Immediately not, maybe I can.
This entire information kit is with him also. Whenever you feel like you come and share that. Thank you so much. Yeah. I'm leaving with a feeling that I spoke to a very, very wise person, and it was very, very illuminating to spend time. Your information about insolvency.
This is the first time somebody is coming with so much, because people come, so many people walk in. Our agency, not only insurance agents, but all these finance companies also. Somebody wants a personal loan, please refer it to us, we give you reference commission. These are things which we keep meeting in our profession. Thank you. Our profession is more.
Yeah. You're saying this is the first time
This is the first time when somebody came up with such a detailed proposal as to why this can be a something which professionals has to think about. Otherwise, it's only money, right? Some people will come and say, Bajaj insurance wala hai, right?
Right.
He's more of a marketing person who comes and says, give me 4 policies, I go abroad. I am earning enough to go for trip abroad. Why should Bajaj make a sponsor?
Yeah.
Anyways.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Yes, sir.